done. You're going to see some amazing things that he's done. But I want you, for the new people here, make sure you don't leave without saying, from a bird's eye view of what you've seen all these years, what do you think about for these new people coming in, the opportunity for them next year in 5 or 10 years? Because a lot of time people say, well, Bas, you were lucky. You started 20 plus years ago, and the opportunity was great then. So would you make sure you have time at the end to address that? Okay, Dr. Bas Nair.
I'm a weird doctor, and now I'm more weird because I got one side of my face. Now, before I go any further, Jason, maybe you may want to play the clip that the convention we had 2 weeks ago. They gave a little presentation on me. So to cut a long story short, that's probably better, and then I can explain, particularly at the newcomers, the new LOIs, the new golds, lapis, rubies, emeralds, diamonds, congratulations, please. And then your big next step is coming. I'm pretty sure it's not too far away the way you're going. On the spot. So I'd like to address that as to, this is my 25th year, quarter of a century with the new skin. Yes, that's all very well. That's good for me, and I've done a lot of good things and all of that. But as Bas said, I'd like to address it to all of you, especially the newcomers. I started 25 years ago with hand lotion. I was washing my hands. After I see a baby in front of the mother, I always make sure I show them that my nails are clean, cut, wash my hands in front of them so they know I have clean hands before I touch their precious cargo, which is the baby, right? And then I put my hand lotion on, and those days I only had one lotion that I knew about, which was full of mineral oil, isopropyl alcohol, borax, beeswax. And I could barely, after I put the hand lotion on, open the doorknob. One day, nurse came and told me, you got a call, emergency call from the nursery, and I just put the, at that time, hand lotion on. And I'm trying to open the doorknob. And Mom was sitting there in the corner. She said, Doc, wash your hands and try this on. And it was New Skin hand lotion. And that changed my life. I put that on, and it felt like, wow, what is this stuff? I flipped it over, being a scientific guy. It was aloe vera and all that kind of good stuff. So I immediately knew this was a great product. So that's how I started. Now, I'll get back to that story because what I started with was New Skin. Because of the product, because of what was the ingredient in there, which was aloe vera, number one, and no bad ingredients other than, well, no bad ingredients at all. So I decided that this was a company that I would investigate, being a kind of an entrepreneur guy at that time. So today, the story is 1,000 better for all of you. Those days, we did not even have email. I didn't know the difference between an email and a female. But now I do. So it was more difficult then to do business than it is now. Now you've got all these things. I'll get back to that. But if Jason is ready, just go ahead and play this. This gives you an idea about what I've done with my time freedom and somewhat financial freedom. And what I want to give back to the world, but give back to the community. And how much I have learned from New Skin in every single walk of my life. And I want to get back to that and let you all know it has been a great journey for me with New Skin. And what you're going to see in this very clipped video is 4 minutes or something like that, a little bit about myself. And this was done by the company.
It looks like an iPad, a mobile device that uses a single drop of blood or saliva to diagnose some of the world's most devastating diseases.
With this nanotechnology, the diagnosis, as you know, is 1 hour or less, and that is an amazing game changer. This is going to change the world.
Harvard MIT physicist and physician Dr. Anita Goel developed the gene radar technology, which can test for diseases like Ebola, E. coli, tuberculosis, HIV, and AIDS.
It can take, for example, the HIV virus, it can take a test that typically takes 2 weeks and $200 in the developed world, and up to 6 months in sub-Saharan Africa, and we can do it in real time for a price point 10 to 100 times cheaper.
Houston pediatrician Dr. Bas Nair is the global medical advisor for NanoBioSyn, the company behind the technology, and is eager to introduce the device to the Texas Medical Center.
This would be a gift for the first time to Houston, which nobody else in the country has.
Dr. Goel says gene radar technology could be the key to revolutionizing healthcare around the world.
We are doing for healthcare what cell phones did for the telecommunications industry, what Google did for the information industry. We are decentralizing, mobilizing, and personalizing the next generation of healthcare so that anyone, anytime, anywhere in the world can have access to information about their own health.